Привет! Hi, I'm Strify, and I really want to come back to Russia so badly. I'm speaking with my manager about it every day, and I hope that I will have some concerts in Russia again very, very soon. I can't wait to come back. We're still planning the video for Electric, and we want to shoot it this month or next month. We still don't know exactly, but we want to have like a big wedding party in the video. That's one plan. We have two ideas for the video, and it should be like a wedding like the Addams Family. The idea was born on a night in a bar. We were walking, Bonnie and me, we were walking together. We just got a drink and we were dressed completely in black. That happens quite a lot. And we were walking down the stairs and we said, wow, it would look so nice in a wedding and a couple in the outfits we have like now and then. We said, okay, let's make a music video out of it. Yeah, but sometimes people shouldn't judge ideas so quickly until they see the actual product. Okay, how does it feel to be Jack Strify? It feels great, I think. It feels very good. Like you wake up in the morning and you feel great and you go to bed and you sleep well, and it's great because you can play concerts and you can sing and it feels amazing to be Jack Strify, really. Being myself and being yourself should always be the easiest thing to do, because if you truly are yourself, you don't need to push or work on it or anything. I think it should always be easy to be yourself, in a way. I mean, of course, if yourself is very disciplined and does a lot of sport, maybe doing sports is not that easy, but truly being yourself should be easy. Some people think that I'm a narcissist, but I think that's a false perception about me, because of course I'm very extroverted and I like to be in, like, how do I say it? I like to, in Germany you say like Selbstinszenierung. It means like you make like a big scene out of yourself. I don't really know how to translate it, and I like to do it, but I think I love myself the way that everybody loves themselves. You just embrace yourself, you embrace your weirdness, you embrace your flaws, and I don't think I love myself much more than most of people love themselves. I never really like it when people talk badly about my friends, because if people talk badly about me, that's one thing, I can take it, but to talk bad about my friends is very, very rude, I think. Oh wow. I don't know if it's my first childhood memory, but if I think about it now, I think of my bunny. I had a little pet rabbit and I called it Bunny. I wasn't very creative, but I called it Bunny because I was a big fan of Sailor Moon, and Sailor Moon's real name or civil name is Bunny Tsukino. In Japanese is Usagi, which also means bunny. And I was such a big fan that I called my rabbit Bunny, and it was black and his belly was white, and I really, really loved my rabbit. I think it was my first true love, but unfortunately it died one day and I was very sad. But that's one of my first childhood memories. Oh, I think I do a lot of crazy things.
For example.
It's hard to think about it, but it depends on the definition of crazy. For me, crazy is not really such a thing, and sometimes I do things and people call it crazy, but I don't think it's crazy at all. I just think that having fun and living your life is the most normal thing to do, and if people think it's crazy, then I think they are crazy and I'm not the crazy one. I don't have a diary, but I have a lot of notebooks in which I write a lot of ideas and a lot of things that happen to me, and I always use them for songs. So it's not a typical diary, but it's like a diary, and my songs sometimes are like puzzle pieces of my diary. When I feel bad, I like to drink a lot of tea. I like to watch a TV show, I like to meet my friends, sometimes have a gin tonic, and usually I don't feel bad for very long because it's not worth it, so I'm just gonna have some fun instead of being sad. I have my ring that I always wear. It's a feather ring. Maybe you can see it. I always wear this ring, and I think that's my lucky charm. I got it from a friend long time ago, and I don't speak to that friend anymore, but still I have some kind of connection with him with that ring. My favorite pizza. Actually, there's one pizza place in Berlin that I go very often, and it's called La Pausa. And pizza tastes better after midnight, so you only see me there after midnight. It's not good for my diet, but it's good for my mood very often. And I really like, they have like a spicy salami pizza, that's very good. They have a very good salmon pizza. But one of my favorite pizza is without any meat, and I don't eat so much meat. And if I go to this place, it's another place, it's just like a round, nice pizza with tomato sauce, and they put like pieces of mozzarella on it and basil. It's very simple, but it's my favorite. How tall I am? I'm just the right size, I think. Okay, wait, I need to think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7. It depends on how you see it, because I have like my zodiac sign here and my ascendant sign here, and I got it together, so you can say it's 1 to 2 or it's 2, so I have 6 or 7. I also have the feathers on my shoulder. 2 feathers. They are formed like yin and yang, because I believe in yin and yang, and I really love the feather, and it was a tattoo that I got together with a friend. And I have a little heart here on my left foot. I have love written reversed, like on its head, on my arm, because sometimes love is twisted. And those are some of my tattoos. I have some secret tattoos too, but I won't tell you about them, then it wouldn't be a secret anymore.
Okay.
I like to sleep very long, but sometimes I cannot sleep very long because I have many things to do. If I can choose, I sleep until like 10 or 11, and I start with a nice breakfast with some nice eggs and avocado and a great coffee. That's the best way to start a day. If I am very busy and I need to get up very early, I just have a coffee and I go to the bathroom, I paint my face on, and I leave. If there's one thing I'm really bad with, it is time management. I don't have a system concerning my time management. I'm typically always too late. Not much late, just like 15 or 20 minutes. I always manage to finish everything as soon as I need to finish it, but I'm not very good with time management. I think you can never engage too long in your development, because I think that no matter if it's about like singing or art or sports or something you do or just your personality, I think that you are always learning, and everything you do is part of your development. So I think you should never stop to invest in your development. My life priority is to be happy and to be a great part of this planet and of the people, because I think there are so many bad things on this world, and there are so many bad things, and I think that if you start with being a good person and being a nice person, you can already help some things and inspire other people to be a great person, and that's it. My most important quality is that I think I am a very, very loyal person. I'm a very loyal friend. If I'm on your side once, I think it's very hard for me to go away again, except if you do something very bad. And I think a lot of people don't know that I'm a great comedian. My friends always tell me that I'm the funniest one, and I think a lot of people think I'm very gloomy and dark, but actually I'm quite a fun guy. Wow, in order to start a new life, I think you need a lot of courage, and you shouldn't be afraid. But even if you don't start a new life, I think you should always try to not be afraid. Everybody is afraid very often and is afraid of many things they shouldn't be afraid of, but I think you just should say, I don't care, I do it anyways. I plan my future in some ways, but I believe that many things in life just happen and you cannot plan them, and sometimes the things that just happen are the best things that happen to you. I'm very spontaneous. No, I don't think about having children right now, and I don't think about marrying right now. I think it always depends on meeting the right person and in which direction your life goes, but right now I have different priorities. Yeah, but I can't talk about the future now because the future is the future, and right now I can think about it. I think I will get a dog. I don't believe I ever said that. Maybe somebody wrote that, but I'm not sure if I ever said that I don't believe in true love, and if I said it, I was being pretty stupid because I do believe in true love. I just don't know if the relationships and love are two different things. I truly believe that real love exists, but sometimes it's hard to be together and to keep it together because sometimes it's more difficult to have a good working relationship. But that doesn't mean that you don't love somebody truly. When I'm at home, what do I do when I'm at home actually? I think I like to sleep at home, I like to take a bath at home. It's really relaxing to take a bath sometimes. I like to cook. I like to watch TV shows. I don't watch TV, but I watch TV shows like Sense8 or Orange is the New Black or X-Files or Buffy or movies, and I like to meet my friends at home. I think that's what I do at home. I think that sometimes communication is overrated in our times, and silence is underrated, but you need both. That's actually a very interesting question because sometimes I think that I don't understand people, and sometimes I think that people don't understand me. That's why last night I posted a tweet in which I said that if men are from Mars and women are from Venus, I think I'm from Jupiter. Because sometimes I truly don't understand people. With my friends, I talk a lot about art, I talk a lot about pop culture, I talk a lot about our society, we talk a lot about our dreams and what we want to achieve, and we talk a lot about love too. I hate to make fun of other people. I think it's really bad. It's a very bad thing, and I think that's bullying if you make fun of other people. Of course, sometimes people are funny and you can laugh with them, but to really make fun of them in a mean way, I think no one should do it. And I mean, I'm always up for a good joke, but I never want to hurt anyone. I like to sing about love. And I like to sing about stories that I like to create, and usually they are connected to my life or to love or the future. And I think in a way my album Illusion, I was singing about the future in a dystopian way, and I'm like a lost soul that is looking for love in a dystopian future. But in a way I can break it down to love. I sing about love. Love, 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 love. sometimes it's difficult to say what is a lie and what is not a lie because the truth is subjective, and sometimes people lie but they don't know that they lie because they believe their own lie. And I think if you are, I think there's this thing called in English, it's like a white lie. It means that if you say, example, if you are too late and you say that you missed the train, that's not really lying. For me, sometimes it's just like justifying why you are too late and not admitting that you've been a lazy bitch. And I think in that way, it's okay to lie. But if you really like distort reality, that's a bad thing. The world needs to be saved from haters and bullies. It needs to be saved from some politicians, I think, because they think about money and greed and power and not about the people. And they exist everywhere, they exist in every country, and I hope that one day we will have a day where we can trust and believe our politicians again. Usually I ignore stupid commentators, but sometimes it can be fun to answer them too. Sometimes I'm not really tired of the question, but it's kind of annoying when people tell me every day that they still miss Cinema Bizarre, because for me it's like an old relationship. And imagine you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend and you break up, and still 3 or 4 years later people still tell you, oh, I still miss you two together, and it's not that great of a feeling. And sometimes I think people forget that, I mean, I loved Cinema Bizarre. My blood and my love, everything was inside Cinema Bizarre, and I lived for it. It was my dream and it was my baby, and it was pretty hard to say that we stopped working together, but if I learned one thing in life, it's that you need to move on. And in order to exist and to still be ambitious, you need to move on. And I think that people forget, when they say they miss Cinema Bizarre, they say that they miss the old times. But even if there ever was to be a comeback of us, it would be different. We wouldn't be the same band that we were before, because we all have changed, and we all are different people than we were 5 years ago. So I'm sorry to disappoint you. It breaks my heart to tell you it, but Cinema Bizarre is over. Forever or never. We said forever or never, and we didn't manage forever, so now it's never. What I wish my haters, I hope that they will one day realize that they are being pretty stupid and pretty rude, and I just hope that they will realize that it's stupid what they do and they stop doing it. I don't wish them any bad, because I think they already must feel very bad, because I think it doesn't feel very nice to be a hater. Always stay true to yourself, stay bizarre, no matter what happens, and I hope to meet a lot of you very soon.